How long can you hold your breath for a single breath? How long could you hold that? There's a place that I used to drive through all the time when I was a kid. And there's a tunnel that goes through the mountain. And it was a game that people would play. You'd have to hold your breath to the other side of the mountain. That probably sounds like some horror movie or some fairy tale bullshit. I'm not going anywhere with that, but that really stuck in my head. That and me having asthma, I have a lot of time where I think about breathing. My own breathing, other people's breathing, how much breathing affects your life. You can't turn it off. You can try, but you can't. If you were to hold a breath deep down inside of you, just a small part of you holding on to it. You know, sometimes you won't like let out all the air when you're scared or in a fight or something like that, and you kind of halfway breathing. Imagine a really tiny version of that you just held on to forever. What would that feel like? Would you even know what like it felt like to be normal anymore? Or did you ever at any point? What if that constant like holding your breath for something? What if that was just always there? Would that be a good or a bad thing to you? Some people wouldn't like that. You couldn't handle the whole endlessly waiting, the possibilities, the maybe, maybe not. But I like that idea. I always like taking myself out of things and just experiencing it like as much as possible without my own flavor added to it. I DM'd a lot when I was younger. I say a lot. I've DM'd several times when I was younger. I wish I had done it more, but I never really got to play the game. DM doesn't really have as much like. It's freeing to have somebody else make all the decisions and tell you what you're up against. Because that way you just have fun. When you're like DMing, you obviously have to play God. I always really liked the idea that something along with like D&D style, how I don't know how to put it into words because I forgot what I was going to say. I'm incredibly baked right now. It was really nice. I sold off. There were like 2 sets of children's like hoverboard things. Each set came with two pieces, one for each foot. It was a motorized little like, stand that you would stand on it, and it can go up to 13 miles an hour. It's going to kill pretty much anybody who rides it. But my guy asked if his kids would want it because apparently you can't thrift shop sell or pawn off any hoverboards. They don't buy hoverboards at pawn shops because of the batteries, which I think that's pretty stupid. But I said I was going to create. I told me, you, us. Did you know it was coming? Did you know it was going to happen? I kind of feel like you did. I'm not happy, but I don't know if I've ever learned anything about myself. It's that like in moments of crisis like this where I supposedly have lost at the game that I was playing. So I just jump back in more. I love Dark Souls. I don't finish it most of the time. I just love starting it off. Getting to the point where you really have to start like learning the character and then dipping out and going to a new one. It's fun to me to try it all out. Because I don't get caught up with it at the end of the game. Like if you just go to finish, you do new game plus, new game plus plus, new game plus plus plus. I feel like even though you're getting more of the game done technically, you're not having as much fun playing it. Teach their own, but I think I'll stick with this for right now. Stay safe out there. I'm going to try to send a beat your way. It's one of the shamanic beats I've been using. They're really good. They're really good. If you're ever walking at night and you need someone to watch, make sure that you're not alone. Send vibes away. I like walking at night. I mean, I'm just out here by the fire. Why not come rest?